Medley, and you'll see how it works. For the first little mini game, could you give me an object that you might find in your purse?
Phone. Gum.
A phone. This is 185 phones.
185 phones walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve you 185 phones. 185 phones say, why not? Bartender says, because you never buy anything that I try to sell you.
185 phones walk into a bar, and bartender says, I'm not serving you 185 phones. Phones say, well, why not? Bartender says, can you hear me now?
185 phones walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve you 185 phones. 185 phones say, why not? Bartender says, because the service here sucks.
185 phones walk into a bar. The bartender says, I ain't gonna serve you 185 phones. The 185 phones say, why not? The bartender says, I don't like your tone.
Can I get a vacation destination like Hawaii or Disney World or Disney?
Easter Island.
Vegas.
Easter
Vegas.
Island.
I heard. I wasn't quite sure what you said, so I heard Vegas. I understood Vegas first. So these are things that you never see or hear in Vegas.
What happened here gets reported back to your wife.
I love Hotel Hialeah. It's great. Gosh, it's so peaceful here.
I always win when I come here.
I'm gonna post all my pictures on Facebook for my boss.
Where are all the hookers?
All right. Okay, can I have a white-collar profession, occupation?
Accountant.
Accountant. This is the world's worst accountant.
2 plus 2 is...
Grandma, toilet paper.
So where are all the beans I have to count?
I can never find anything in this office. I'm so disorganized.
Stand down. Now, we'll get to managing your accounts as soon as I pull out my abacus.
Hey, do you have another crayon? Mine broke.
I didn't pay my taxes? What do you mean?
Okay, can I have a hobby or an activity?
Airplane building.
Airplane building. And you like model airplane building? Yeah, model airplane with the glue and all that stuff? Yeah. Okay. This is Schwarzenegger die, or what we often call action line airplane building.
Pow! I propel you!
I'm going to spin you silly.
Boom! Where are your wings now?
Boom! Glue that!
Boom! Crash! You're going to need a newer model!
Okay. Can we turn the lights down just a little bit, please? Oh, yeah. Can I get an object you might find somewhere in your house?
Vase.
A toaster. This is this is the. You see, sound travels a little slower than. Okay, this is double entendre toaster.
I like my women like I like my toasters, buttered on both sides.
I like my women like I like my toasters, all dark and crunchy.
I like my men like I like my toasters, popping up and ready to go.
I like my men how I like my toasters, with bread in every orifice.
I like my women like I like my toasters. 2 open slots.
I like my women like I like my toasters. Big enough for a bagel.
Okay, keep it this way. Let's get another object you might find in your shed or your garage.
Shovel.
A shovel. Double entendre, shovel.
I like my men how I like my shovels. Open to digging in holes. I like my men like I like my shovels, usually found 6 feet under.
I like my women like I like my shovels, with a handle.
I like my women like I like my shovel next to my hoe.
Let me get one more thing. That's very good. Give me a genre of music. A song, kind of song.
Country. Orchestra.
I heard country here first. I'm so bad at hearing things that are not coming from him. So country. This is the world's worst country song.
I see the light at the end of a tunnel. I hope it ain't a train.
I'm happy all the beer's gone.
I shot my dog. I love New York. Stand by your man.
Because he only has one leg and he needs you. So.
Like a geisha.
Okay, one more. Something that you might find in your car if you've got a messy car. What might you? Hmm? What was that?
An ant.
Cracker Barrel. Does that mean anything to anyone? No, it does not. We're gonna take that and we're gonna go back there later and we're gonna figure that one out for Improv 4. Let's get another one. What?
Half of a sandwich.
Half of a sandwich. Okay, this is 185 half a sandwiches. Half a sandwich.
185 sandwiches, walk into a bar. The bartender says, I ain't gonna serve you 185 half sandwiches. 185 sandwiches say, why not? Bartender says, something ain't right about you.
185 sandwiches walk into a bar and the bartender says, I can't serve you 185 sandwiches. Why I say 185 sandwiches? Because you're full of baloney.
And that's it. That's our show.